Pamela Lopez says she's ready to participate in an assembly investigation, but she wants assurances that the process will be neutral and independent of the forces of politics. The Sacramento lobbyist, who recently alleged that Assemblyman Matt Dababneh pushed her into a hotel bathroom in Las Vegas last year and masturbated in front of her, sent a list of questions to the Assembly Rules Committee earlier this month, seeking details on how the investigation would be conducted. A waffling answer about whether the Assembly would waive attorney-client privilege with the outside law firm hired to conduct the investigation, according to Lopez's lawyer, was not satisfactory. "This is a test of whether they're really going to be fair," said Jean Hyams, who is representing Lopez. "They could agree that they're not going to use attorney-client privilege as a shield with the investigator." Since the publication in October of an open letter signed by nearly 150 women ignited a discussion about sexual harassment in California politics, the organization We Said Enough has been urging the legislature to overhaul a disciplinary process at the Capitol that they argue discourages women from reporting harassment and sweeps complaints under the rug. Sign up today for a free 30-day free trial of unlimited digital access. A central demand is to move sexual misconduct investigations out of the legislature's internal human resources departments, something the Senate is in the process of doing and the Assembly was already doing for some complaints. But members of the We Said Enough movement are raising concerns that by hiring attorneys to conduct the investigations, legislative leaders are giving themselves legal cover to avoid certain disclosures and compromising the promised independence. "This system does not engender trust," said Christine Pelosi, legal counsel for We Said Enough. Hyams said that, with the protection of attorney-client privilege, there is nothing to stop employers from trying to influence an investigation. "Having an investigator who is also an attorney for the legislature creates at the very least an appearance of bias," she said, "but victims have no way of finding out whether their employer tried to limit the scope of an investigation or change the findings. Opening up their communications for scrutiny later," she added, "provides an incentive for fairness and sends a signal of confidence to victims." The Senate announced last week that it has hired 2 law firms to investigate future allegations of sexual harassment, abuse, and assault against members and staff, including 2 ongoing investigations into sitting senators. Those inquiries were previously handled by human resources employees, who many Capitol workers say prioritized protecting the institution over taking their complaints seriously. Asked at a press conference whether he would be willing to limit the Senate's attorney-client privilege to make some information about the outcome of investigations public, Senate President Pro Tem Kevin DeLeon said it was a possibility. Benjamin Wagner, the former U.S.